Another day, another Maker Advent, and today we have an adapter, specifically a 2.5-inch SATA adapter. You're probably thinking, Les, boring. It's just a 2.5-inch drive. Don't care. These were the hot thing about 15 years ago, when we all moved from mechanical spinning disks in our laptops and desktops into something that was solid state and faster. And these were the best. They were super fast. Now we've got NVMe, which is like PCIe 4 or 5, I think it's 5 now, top speed you can get in a motherboard. And that works fantastic, and it's super speedy, like 7.2 gig per second, making poor old SATA a bit redundant, but it's still useful. If you've got an old laptop, and I look over at my Lenovo X220 over there, that uses SATA drives, I'll still use SATA drives in that because that's a great machine. I'll probably do a video on that machine during Maker Advent. I do like it. Anyway, here's an adapter. It doesn't look like an adapter, really, does it? It just looks like a 2.5-inch drive. But it is an adapter. If I take the lid off, like I planned it, we have an SATA, M.2 SATA drive inside this chassis, this adapter. And it works rather well. This is just for SATA drives. I thought it was SATA and NVMe, and I'm an idiot. Anyway, it's not. That's MSATA, which I've never used, ever. I've gone from M.2 SATA to NVMe. So there's a 256 gig drive inside, and it's in this plastic case. And I got it for a few quid from, say it with me now, Temu. And I spent hours looking for the other side of this, thinking that I was missing the other side of the case, where it turns out that I am just an absolute idiot, because it hasn't got another side of the case, it just screws into the bottom. So I'm going to show you this working on my laptop, so one moment please. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, this adapter, USB to SATA, is from an old Maker Advent, I think 2 years old now. Get it the right way around. There we go. Ta-da! So now it's a USB drive, a rather large USB drive, but it works. Anyway, to the computer. Okay, over on the Ubuntu laptop, and I'm going to plug in the drive now into the USB 3 port on the right hand side here. It's been detected. Let's go to disks. And we can see a 256 gig hard drive, which is the M.2 drive inside the adapter. That's been plugged in. I'll unmount it. And I'll now do a benchmark. So we'll do 100 samples at 10 meg per sample. Start benchmarking. Put in the secret password. And we'll see in a second how fast it is. Average read rate of 435 meg per second. Write rate 417 meg per second. That ain't bad. Do another benchmark with a larger sample size, so 100 samples, and each one is 100 meg in size. Start benchmarking. This will be a bit slower. As you can see, yep. It's getting there, it's getting there. So it's done 22, 23 samples. Still perfectly fast. 436 meg per second currently for read and 441 for write. I'll take that. That's not a problem at all. That's nice and fast. So nearly done. That's 70 samples now. So 100 samples of 100 meg each time. And yeah, I'm perfectly happy. And for a few quid, this adapter just means I can use an M.2 drive in a 2.5-inch laptop, or a NAS case in what I've got on the left hand side now, built a NAS earlier this year. I can recycle the stuff that I've got. I don't have to go out and buy a new drive. Sure, it's not NVMe speeds, it's not super quick, but it's quick enough. I'm not going to use this to stream games or anything like that. It's going to be there as just a backup drive for chucking some files on. That's it for today. Nice, easy, quick little project to show how you can reuse old drives and not chuck away stuff because it's old. Reuse it until it goes into the ground and becomes dust. You'll save a bit of money that way. Anyway, that's all for today. See you later.